Greetings, 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 greetings to my warriors, to my subscribers, to my TGs, to my family and my friends. What's poppin', what's poppin', what's poppin'? Happy birthday, Aquarius! Yes, we are officially in Aquarius season. Ashe, Ashe. During the year of the dragon, Ayi Bobo, and the age of Aquarius. One time. Come on through. The kid wanted to come through and do a reading in regards to the full moon, which will be taking place in Leo. Yes, Aquarius, polar opposite sign. They're both fixed energy, so this may be a time where you're being a little bit more stubborn, a little bit more determined, a little bit more focused. Ashe. The full moon of this month is called the wolf moon. Come on through. Ayi Bobo. This may be your spirit animal. Ashe, the lion may be your spirit animal. Ayi Bobo. You could be a Leo. Yes, Ayi Bobo. So with Aquarian energy, you may be enjoying your own company a little bit more right now, but Leo is encouraging you to go wild. So if you are an Aquarius, Ashe, we already know how the dualities are, where you have Saturn as the ancient ruler of Aquarius, and then you have Uranus, the modern ruler of Aquarius. Ashe, Ashe. Two total opposite energies finding a way to work harmoniously. Ashe, Ashe. And I feel like that's where the wolf is going to come into play, because the wolf is all about loyalty, family. Ashe, Ashe. Aquarius energy is all about the connections, especially friendships, but I will include relationships, because it's all about the dynamics of communications and expressing yourself and love and being free and being a rebel. Ashe, Ashe. Not being afraid to be the lone wolf if you need to be. Ayi Bobo. I'm feeling the comfort and the fire and passion of being a part of a unit, of being a part of a team, even if that team is mind, body, and spirit. Come on through. Yes, 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 and yes. With the wolf energy, you're being encouraged to nurture meaningful connection. So this is not just about how many friends you have or how many friends you can acquire. You want to take a look at the actual nature of your relationships. Ashe, step outside of your comfort zone is what the wild energy is coming through, whether the wolf or the Leo energy. Ashe, Ashe, because there is no taming the wolf. Ayi Bobo. I'm also with the energies of this full moon working with cinnamon, by it being fire energy. Ashe, Ashe, will definitely help with the manifestation. So the most potent time of manifesting your wants, your needs, your desires right now will actually be on Thursday, the day of the full moon in Leo. Ashe, Ashe. Working with the energies of Medusa. Come on through. Those dark goddess energies. Ashe, Ashe. The energies will be around for you to tap into as we're moving from a patriarchal system, meaning the masculine energies, moving into a matriarchal system, meaning the feminine energies. Ashe, Ashe. You know the Aquarian symbolism. The glyph is, it looks like water. Ashe, or carrots. Medusa energy came through, and I'm also going to say Oya energy also rocks with Uranus. Ashe, Ashe. She also rocks with Scorpio, with Pluto energies, all of that yummy goodness. So the as above and the so below. This is the 8th year, so we are taking a look at the as above as well as the so below. Ashe, Ashe. So there'll be a lot of transformations that are taking place. A lot of clarity will be coming through. I was also shown energy of you working your magic. Ashe, Ashe. You're no longer afraid of the power and the energies that are within you. Continue to take time to reflect on who you are, where you've been, who you used to be, who you want to be. Ashe, Ashe. It's definitely okay to take a look back. Self-examination is really important. Ayi Bobo. This energy is coming by way of water. The full moon in Leo will also have the energies of Cancer. That's where that water energy is coming from. So the water that Aquarius is pouring out right now is coming from the waters of Cancer. So nurturing yourself, loving yourself, family structures, loyalty, devotion, commitments. Ashe, ashe. Really focusing on tribe. Ayi bobo, ashe yo. So you're being encouraged to take along those that love you and you love them, and along for the ride on this leg of the journey. Ashe, ashe. So yeah, let's go ahead and push these energies up. And let's get into it. Ashe, ashe. I felt that it's only right and only fitting that I pull out my Aquarius Tarot and see what's popping. Ayi bobo. Let's slide you over here. Ashe. All right. Let's start off with these, baby. Ashe. We have the Chariot. Like I said, that Cancer energy coming through. Ayi bobo. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the King of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. And then we have the Nine of Pearls. And let's just see what's at the bottom. We have the Knight of Cups. We'll definitely take that. Ashe, ashe, just to round it out. Yes, 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 and yes. All right, so since we have the Chariot out here first, I feel like we should start there. With the Chariot in reverse, it's coming through, especially with the King of Wands out here, it looks as if you've lost motivation. This is what the full moon will be illuminating. Take what resonates, baby. Take what you need on either rest. Go so you're also on everything and do what you will. Ayi bobo, ashe yo. But yes, it looks as if this is what the full moon will be showing you. Ashe. No coincidence that the wolf and the Leo, the lion, are out. Fire energy, trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. You've been having these conversations with yourself. Ashe, or if not, you at least been feeling it. You've been feeling this way. There's a lot of water energy out here. There's a lot of fire energy out here. With the Chariot being in reverse, you want to make sure that you are acknowledging your feelings. Ashe, if you've been coasting, just going with the flow, just allowing life to be lifing and all that good stuff, maybe that was the time for it then. We ebbing and flowing, we bobbing and weaving, that may have been that time. But with the full moon coming through now is encouraging you to take action, take charge. And it may take some time for you to actually get into the flow of things. There's a lot of energy out here, speaking of summer, ashe, or taking months to see some progress. Ashe, ashe. But with all the other energies that are out here, it is definitely doable. Ayi bobo, ashe yo. So let's turn the Chariot right side up, because we're definitely going to take the wisdom that is coming through the full moon to take action. Ashe is in a fire sign. It's fire. That's your spirit. That's energetic. That's movement. Maybe you've been depressed. Maybe you've been sad. Things are about to turn around for you if you want it to. There's energy out here that is for you to tap into and use for your greatest and your highest good to get the things that you want in life. But the choice is yours, and it is definitely up to you. Ayi bobo, ashe yo. And this is what you know. And because you've been feeling a little down, not in charge, feeling like someone else has been in control, or you're just allowing others to take control, and it could be your ego. You've been making some poor decisions, and you see that. You see that now. So we're not going to beat ourselves up. We're not going to be martyrs, and we're not going to be victims. We're going to take full accountability that there are times when we allow our ego to do its thing. And now it's time for you to do yours. This is where we've been spending that time talking about having a working relationship with your ego. And now it's time for you to take control, take the realm, ashe, and follow your true purpose and your true path. What I'm getting at is now is not the time for you to just allow your ego or anyone else opinion, feeling matter more than yours. Ashe, this is your decision to make. If you allow someone else to make the decision for you, that is a poor decision that is going to be made. That poor decision, there will come some misfortune. You won't be getting your full harvest. Ashe, ashe, you might not even get a harvest at all. There's a lot of illusions out here. There are a lot of hoodwinks and bamboozling going on. People are out here working on you, spellbinding with words. Ashe, ashe. Or again, it could be your ego. As within, so without. The as above and the so below. This is what the 8 energy, I feel like, for me and my warriors is all about. Is understanding that we play a part, and so does other energy. Ashe, ashe. The full moon is encouraging you to not allow poor decision making turn into a need for instant gratification. This is where you're really going to have to tap into your intuition and listening to that voice. Don't make a decision and then, well, here we go. I see like pros and cons, like putting things on a scale. You're going through all the trouble of trying to balance whatever this issue is out, trying to make the best choice and decision for you, right? So you're taking a look at everything. 7 of Cups. You're taking a look at everything. You see all these options. Some options are instantly dissipating because maybe you know that that's not even an option. You don't even want to go down that road. Or it could be a sign of there are things where you're making split decisions. Ashe, ashe, you're making a long-term choice off of a short-term situation. This could be, signs, symbols, and synchronicities. You want to pay attention. You also want to take a good look in regards to what options you honestly do have. Ashe, ashe. If you allow others to do that, you're doing yourself a great disservice. They're probably going to reap your fortune, because you're allowing their power in their play to have a say or determine and dictate what you do. And since we have the King of Wands and the Queens of Wands out here, this is definitely, relationship energy. So you've been weighing out your pros and cons, and you know what is the right decision. May not be the best decision, but when it comes down to it, you know what is the right decision and what is the wrong decision. And you're making the wrong decision every time because you're allowing someone else to make that decision for you. Ashe, 7 of Cups. So we're going to turn this around. Ayi-bo-bo. And as you can see, once you see things from a different perspective, that's all about Aquarius energy. Uranus spins on a tilt and backwards. Ayi-bo-bo. So you're always going to be encouraged during the age of Aquarius, but especially during the energy of Aquarius, to see things from a different perspective. Ashe, change your narrative. Take a look at what options you honestly do have. Play with some things, move some things around. When we write things out and we get to physically see them, everything always looks best on paper. Yes. And we're going to leave room for divine. Pay attention to that. All this water energy. Pay attention to what your dreams are showing you. There are a lot of messages that are coming through your dreams. And when you have dreams that you actually do remember, because some of us don't remember our dreams like that. But when you have these dreams that you do remember, was it a good dream? Was it a bad dream, quote unquote? Because it all determines on what you deem a good dream and what you deem a bad dream. Why was it that way? The energies of it all. Was it high vibration? Was it low vibration? Ashe, ashe. Because that could be signs and symbols. That's the subconscious showing you for when you arise in the conscience what has been going on in your life, what could be going on in your life, what's coming your way. Ashe, ashe. Or it could be giving you information for someone else. Pay attention. When we turn this around and we're going to make a choice, we're going to take action, we're going to decide. So you're getting a heads up that there is going to be a time where you're going to need to make a decision. And once you make it, you're going to need to see it through. So while you're looking at your options, you want to go in and make a calculated choice. Ashe, Aquarian energy is masculine energy, air energy. You're going to have to think and be a little strategic. Calculating is like playing chess. Don't allow people to say that these words are negative and then you deem them negative so you don't even acknowledge them within yourself. No, there's always a high vibration and a low vibration to anything. 8-year, as above, so below. That will also be like the learning lesson if you're really tapping in, that there's always duality. There's always a balance. There's always light, there's always dark, there's always high, there's always low, there's always yin, there's always yang. Ashe? There's always in, there's always out. Should or shouldn't, can or can't, will or won't. There's always a choice. You may not have many options, but you'll always have a choice. And this is where we are right now, reminding you that you always have a choice. You are very powerful in your own right, especially when it comes to you in your own life. We're not saying, we as in me and the cards, babe. We're not saying you don't need to entertain anyone else's thoughts. What we are saying is that you can take it all to your altar, to your sacred space, to your safe haven, i.e. Bobo. Put those on your scales. Weigh those pros and cons out. Ashe, ashe. And at the end of the day, you're still going to be held accountable for making a choice. Let's be clear. No decision is a decision. You're actively deciding not to choose. You should be clear about that. I.e. Bobo. There are people that you have, that you can connect with to help get you along. You definitely are a leader. And with these dolphin energies, you could be being led to lead. And you may, I got my own things going on. Who am I supposed to lead? Who am I supposed to show anything when, I'm still a mess? Baby, the proof is in the testimony. Ashe, ashe. You have a very charismatic energy. People are naturally drawn to you. You also want to be careful about that, because people are naturally drawn to you. The as above and the soul below, baby. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So keeping yourself protected. Maybe it takes others for you to feel motivated. Maybe your kids are grown, they already gone off to college, they don't need you so much, they want to explore and do their own thing, and you have all this time. It's time to focus on you. What is it that you want to do? Maybe you just left the house, you're off at college, and now have more freedom and you're able to do your own thing. Ashe, don't forget, you make the final decision in your life. So you're going to be held accountable. You can place the blame wherever you want. And at the end of the day, it's still going to come back on you. So you want to make sure that you are taking the time to think things through, making the best decision by sticking to what you deem was the right thing to do. Don't say this is the right thing to do and this is the wrong thing to do and then go off and do the wrong thing to do because you want the instant gratification. Don't do that. Do what you will, baby. Who am I?